This is incorrect. A lot of states require ongoing professional development training for all teachers. A lot of boards of education require ongoing diversity, equity, and inclusion training. And if it's not required at the state level, it's required at the school or the school district level. So that's not correct. I mean, I hate to slap down people so much in the chat, but the reality is, Eve, I literally have the training decks. I quite literally have the training videos. See, the reason that I have to pay attention to the chat is because people will come in and lie and give incorrect information. I quite literally have the training slide decks and the training videos, and that would not be the case if no extra training was happening. You are wrong. And if you keep lying in my chat, I'm just going to ban you to prevent you from lying in the chat. If you want to see the evidence, you can go over to my Actively Unwoke Substack. These are literally training videos, Eve. These are training videos from Michigan. Oh, really? Oh, really, honey? These aren't videos. This is why conservatives fucking lose. We're about to have a case of me screaming at someone in the chat for being a bitch. Is that video real, Eve? Is that video that's on my screen right now, is that real? Is that fake? Should I play the video? Should we watch the video real quick to make sure it's a real video? Should we? I don't give a fuck if you've worked in schools for 45 years, honey. I don't give a fuck. Should we look at these slide decks? Are these slide decks real? Are these real? Because these came out of the Burlington School District in just the past couple of weeks. These you're a staff really? Are these slides real, Eve? Are these slides real? Are these real or are these fake? Did I Photoshop all of these? Let's go back. Let's go back. How about, wait, no, not that one. This one. How about all these videos? Are these real? Because these were put out by the Michigan Department of Education. Are these real? No, it doesn't matter if they're not, Eve. It's in the State Board of Education. This is why conservatives lose. Because they ignore evidence when it's right in front of them. Eve, are these emails real? Are these emails real? Are these real, or were those photoshopped too? This is not true, Eve. Go look in the Illinois Department of Education. The Illinois Department of Education requires to maintain your teacher licensure. Why do I know more about this than people who allegedly have been working in the schools for 45 years? The Illinois Department of Education requires this training for teachers to maintain their licensure on an annual basis. You are wrong. You are lying to my chat. I don't know why you're here if you're just going to lie to people. Like, what purpose do you have? Oh, really? It's none of my business what trainings are offered. Eve, who pays for it? Who pays for those trainings? Who pays for those trainings? It's none of our business. Now we see what's really going on. It's none of our business. What Eve doesn't want is for you to see these slide decks. What Eve doesn't want is for you to see these manuals. It's none of our business. Eve, do you think it's someone's business? Do you think it's the parents' business when their kids are being socially transitioned in schools and the schools are lying to them? Is this our business, Eve? I will make whatever fucking statements I want, you fucking cunt. You're going to come in and tell parents it's none of their business what's going on in schools? Who the fuck do you think you are? People like you who have worked in the schools for 45 years. The people like you that are lying to parents. The people like you who are getting paid by the taxpayer and then saying it's none of your business what I do with your taxpayer funding. You are the problem. People like you should be ridiculed and shamed until you are afraid to show your face. It is your fault what is happening in the schools right now. It is your fault specifically because you are probably one of those bitches who has hid information from parents for decades. You are probably one of those evil fucking cunts who has lied to parents directly, looked them in the face, and lied. And this, folks, is why we have the policies in the chat that we do. And I'm sorry, if anyone is getting their feelings hurt about me dressing down this bitch who has probably groomed multiple children throughout the course of her career after she came in her chat and tried to lie to my chat to convince them that what they were seeing with their eyes wasn't real. This is why we give no leniency to teachers. No one working in schools should have any leniency at all. I don't care if you agree with them. I don't care if they claim to be conservatives, because you have people like this that are lying to parents all the time. And then conservative teachers come in and they go, no, it's not us. We're not all bad. We're not all bad. We're not all bad. And then conservative teachers, and I've had this happen to me, try to convince me, Karlyn, you aren't really telling the truth. And I'm like, I've got the fucking slide decks. I've got the videos. I've got them right here. What isn't truthful about this? And they say, you're besmirching the profession of teaching. Teachers are liars. Teachers are liars. And if you have your feelings hurt about that, I want to remind you that on this show, for an hour and 20 minutes, we've been talking about multiple cases of elementary schools socially transitioning children. Well, cunts like Eve are trying to convince you that this isn't happening. I don't give a flying fuck if it's optional or not, Eve. I don't care. I wonder how many kids you've groomed throughout the course of your years in school. But don't bother answering, because you're blocked now, bitch. Go the fuck away. Why aren't parents as angry as I am? Because here's what's about to happen. I guarantee you, probably within the next hour or so, there are going to be clips of me yelling at that woman on Twitter. Or I'm going to have people come in and say, oh, Karlyn's yelling at people. And they're going to clip that and put that on Twitter and say, isn't Karlyn a mean, horrible person? Eve's probably working on that right now. Here's the question I have. Why aren't parents more angry? Why aren't people more angry at what's happening? Why doesn't this outrage more people? Why do I have to be the one yelling? Why isn't everyone yelling? And I saw people in the chat shouting down Eve. Don't think I didn't see it. Think about how fucked up this is. That woman saw the subject of the stream, and she quite literally targeted this stream to come into the chat and to try to gaslight the people watching this stream that what we are looking at is not real. She tried to gaslight everyone here. No, this isn't real. Don't believe your lying eyes. People are cowards. And if they don't start stepping up and fighting this stuff and coming at people that are pushing this onto your kids with exactly the amount of righteous indignation that I just came at that bitch in the chat who came here specifically to lie to people, who came here specifically to gaslight people, who came here specifically to try to trick you, that what you see right in front of you isn't real. Until everyone starts doing this and starts treating people with the righteous indignation with which they deserve, then this problem will continue. It can't just be me yelling, guys. I don't have kids in school. Why am I more pissed off about this than people with kids in school? I don't understand it. But I'll be the one that gets flamed on the internet. Oh my word, she said mean words to that poor woman. Did you see the way that Karlyn yelled at that poor woman and called her a cunt? That's what's in my future. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for today, guys, because I'm losing my voice after yelling at that woman. I think it's all downhill from there. I will tell you that if you want to learn how to investigate your school district, this is a great time to join the Schools Exposed program. This is where I am teaching parents how to investigate the school districts, just like I was doing. I'll teach you how to go through their websites. I'll teach you how to interpret their information. I will teach you how to find the information, what keywords to search for. We will work through stuff. We will find stuff that's on the internet together. If we can't find it, we will do public records requests. In the case of the Colorado School District, I want to learn what their professional development plan is. I want to learn what these equity councils are. I would want any emails relating to the professional development, to more things going on with kids, things like that. We are going to do all of these things and more in the Schools Exposed program. It is a private community where you're going to get access to my online course. You're also going to get access to people just like you that are concerned about what is going on in the schools. The first 3 lessons and an introduction are up to the course right now. I'm waiting for people to kind of work through those 3 lessons before I launch the rest of it. It's ready to go whenever they are. But I want to encourage everyone, if you crowdfunded my program, you should have gotten an email with information to join the course. If you didn't, reach out to contact@schoolsexposed.com and I will get in touch with you, and we can work it out. But if you want to join the course, just head over here and click learn more about Schools Exposed or join Schools Exposed right up at the top. And that's going to take you to a website where you can log in with your email. You can select your plan, you can pay, and basically it's going to be $99, a one-time fee to join the course. Not once a year, it's just a one-time fee. That helps me cover the cost of upkeeping the course and the time I'm putting into it, stuff like that. So if you want to learn more, head over to schoolsexposed.com. And I do want to remind everyone that on my Actively Unwoke Substack, I am currently trying to get 75 new supporters this month. That's a big ask, guys. But I have certain goals that I need to meet in order to keep my content free and available for everyone and not behind a paywall. If you can help me reach that number with a subscription of $5 a month, $50 a year to my Substack, that would really be great. That helps me keep the information free and available for as many people as possible. If I do not hit that goal, I will be putting up a paywall. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. But I have certain objectives that I need to meet. And if you can't afford to financially support me right now, please share the content out on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, wherever you're sharing content with people following you. Even if it's just a couple people, I don't want to hear any excuses of I don't have a platform, Karlyn. Everyone has a platform. You all have friends and family. You can all share the content. If it's helping you, if you're finding value in it, I would really appreciate the help trying to get the word out. All right, guys, I will be seeing my supporters for our Zoom in about half an hour. And if you sign up on my Substack as a paid supporter, just go to the Unwoke Roundup email. It's right up at the top. And what you want to do is scroll down to the bottom. And there is a section called Supporter Perks. And when you are a supporter on the Substack, what you're going to see is a Zoom link that will allow you to join the call at 7 p.m. I also posted in my locals. I also posted in my Patreon. So if you're a supporter on any of those platforms, you will be able to join us at 7 p.m. for a nice little chat. All right, guys, that's all I have for right now. I will see my supporter community in the Zoom soon, and I will be back here live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Take care, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.